So I just recently found out that we're actually getting red deer added to the new map on Australia, and I'm pretty excited about this because red deer are very popular in the New Zealand area, which is where we're on right now, but New Zealand is not very far from Australia. You know, it's pretty much their neighbor. So it's awesome the fact that they're actually adding red deer to Australia, and that is going to change kind of the whole factor of the map. Look at this, we got a 6 coming in here, decent sized stag, and he's actually going to try and take off on us. But I do believe there's some more coming in here, so it's not a bad thing that he spooked. Because we got one more coming in right behind this tent. And that is quite a bit bigger. It's still a 6, but it's still quite a bit bigger. What's going to happen is he's probably going to work his way down here and start feeding. Yeah, it's going to be just out of range here. About 90 yards out, so we'll definitely take him down with the AR-308. And that'll take him down. We may be able to double up and get this one as well. No, we're not gonna, because I don't want to get any more hunting pressure there. But this stag should go down, and let's go get him. Yeah, I mean, imagine hunting for crocodiles and then seeing a huge stag out in the flats. Next thing you know, you're going after that. So you literally have so many different options. You know, you got rooster deer, you got red deer, and then you got sandbar deer, crocodile, kangaroo. Like, this thing has everything. Everything that you could possibly imagine. And the first shot actually did in fact miss. Too far forward. Wow. But the follow-up shot connected and smoked him. The red deer is such a mythical creature, and we got a bunch of them right out here. We actually have 2 big level 7s and a good size 6. But the biggest 7 is right out there at about 320 yards. However, the angle that he's at there is not going to be great for a shot. But then we got some more over here as well. Very small, very small. Oh my god. Our second melanistic red deer? Are you kidding me? Okay. It's another melanistic. Yep. In fact, I still think we could go for that shot, but I don't think he's as far as we think he is. I'd say he's about 280 out there. So if we hold right on top of the heart, I think we could probably go for the shot. It's also going to be really cool to see some of these. We got a whole herd of feral hogs out here, and there's a very nice level 3 right out in the middle at about 260 yards. But there's another one behind it, and I think that's a 3 as well. It is a 3. In fact, they're both really nice 3s out there. And since we don't have hunting pressure, we could go for the double. Oh, that's a female. Well, wait a second. Dude, they're coming towards us. They are coming right towards us. Oh my god. That's a female. We're gonna pass her up. Oh, the rest of them seem to, or at least this one turned around. That's a, oh my god. Another female. There's a 3. Well, that'll take him down. So there should be one more 3 here. And we might as well take him down as well. Still looking good for hunting pressure. We got 3 shots left. I never actually saw the other 3. So I feel like it must have went down. Because there goes all the females. They all crossed over there. We could probably take one of those down actually. Oh, our last shot, we couldn't quite connect. But we should be able to get this one. Yep. All right. So there's a male. Black spot's male. Okay. I actually thought that was a female for some reason. There's our big 3, and our shot literally dropped right below the heart and both lungs. And I mean like right below. But that's because it was 268 yards, and at 250 we get a good bit of drop. So that's exactly what happened there. Wow. Okay. But then this one over here, we must have made a good shot because I never saw him come back. Yeah, looks like a clean miss. Clean miss. All right. Well, unfortunately, we did not get that one. Oh my God, look at that thing right there. Holy. It's a massive level 7. We're gonna try and get him to come a little bit closer. And we may be able to call him into range. We'll see if he comes. I don't know if he's going to or not. Yeah, no, he's definitely not coming in. He's just sitting there. And again, it's a really difficult angle, but we could make it happen. Oh, much better. Smoked him. And he's gonna pile up right there, and he actually made it into the water, so we're literally just gonna have to sit. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I thought he was gonna float back over to us, but he's not. In fact, he's gonna sit right there. And we are not quite gonna be able to get to it unless we go over there. All right, here he is. That's odd because he did in fact make it to the water. But apparently it's too shallow here for him to float over there. Nonetheless, look at that rack. It's going to be a 200 gold, and we got a nice right lung shot right over the top of the heart there, 115 yards away. Now, imagine how cool these things are going to be on Australia. Wow. I honestly feel like these are definitely going to bring back like that old rush of seeing that massive stag for the first time on a new map, especially if you hunt them the right way. You know, you go out there, you're just searching different areas, trying to find a good location for the red deer, and all of a sudden you spot just a massive stag. I'm not saying you're going around looking for tons of areas and then just keep circling back to those areas over and over. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about actually covering ground, finding new locations, and getting big stags. Holy, now that is a stag. That actually is the small diamond rack right there, which is a massive, massive mythical. Look at that. He's out there about 418 yards. To me, that rack reminds me of the old OG rack, except for the OG rack was a little bit wider and taller than that. But for the most part, very, very similar. That rack there is a sweet, sweet looking rack. That's pretty much the only red deer out here. So let's try for a shot, and we may actually take him down with the 7mm. Just because, well, it's the most accurate. It's almost 400 yards. I think we should be good if we hold for middle lung for 320. That was definitely upper lung, but it was also perfect. And he's down. It's been quite a while, but let's take a look at him. It's going to be a 218, and we double lunged him at 395 yards. We were still a little bit high. In fact, we hit almost exactly where we were aiming. We were aiming for, well, like right there. And we dropped about 3-4 inches. But still, to get double lung at almost 400 yards, and look at that rack. That is, in fact, the old OG diamond rack. And that's actually the big rack diamond rack. I do believe this could still make diamond today, but it's got to be wider and a little bit longer. The main beams have to come out way back past here. But yeah, what a sweet, sweet looking mythical. I mean, probably one of my favorite racks as far as typical racks. Imagine how sweet that thing's gonna look on Australia. But anyways, that's just my opinion. Let me know, are you guys excited about the red deer being in Australia as well? That's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Boy, what a stag.